Sometimes in life, the courage to try something new only becomes a reality when harsh circumstances hit you and you have limited or no options available. Well, this has seen some men and women venture into areas that are often perceived by society to be male or female dominated. Now, in this report, Citi News captures the story of Christiana Larbi, one of the few women making a living as a driver using the ride-hailing app services.
Hi, Christiana?
Hello, yes.
Okay, right, let's go. Wow, a lady?
Yes.
Okay. So, let me ask, what on earth are you doing driving an Uber for?
Reactions like this greet Christiana Larbi almost every time she goes to pick up a customer when she gets a ride request on her app.
The reception has been good for me. I mean, my female riders or clients are happier riding with me, surprisingly. My male clients, the people who sometimes would cancel the trip before I get there. I mean, when they order the trip and later go to look at the picture and the name well and they see that it's a woman, I mean, most of the time it's the men who would cancel the trip.
But for those who have actually been on a ride with Christiana, what has the experience been like?
So Christiana, she's very pleasant. So when I first approached the car, I saw it was a woman. I was happy. I was excited. I was like, wow, a woman Uber driver. I think she's my first woman Uber driver that I've had here in Ghana. I wanted to sit up in the front, but she was like, no, don't worry, feel free, sit in the back. So I did. And we had a great conversation. I think I pretty much asked her questions that other riders have asked her before, but I mean, she was very nice about it and basically just telling me her experience and that she enjoys it, actually. And then, one of my concerns was safety concerns, and, she said she's fine. So it was nice.
Christiana is a mother with a 7-year-old daughter, and she wasn't always driving for a living.
I was at Capital Bank. I was working with Capital Bank and I was affected by the layoffs. So in my frustration and my most difficult moment in my life, because I had been working continuously for over 10 years. So to be suddenly laid off and without a job. I remember they only gave us 1 month's salary. Like a couple of days after we were given the layoff salary, layoff letters. So it was difficult. I was thinking through a whole lot. Then a colleague who was also affected, suggested that we learn a trade while we wait to probably get another job. And I felt it was a good idea because upon second thought I was like, if I had learned some trade earlier, I wouldn't have been this devastated.
Capital Bank was part of the 9 banks that collapsed over a 12-month period starting in August 2017. The other banks were UT, which was taken over by the state-owned GCB Bank, along with Capital Bank, Beige Bank, Sovereign Bank, Construction Bank, Unibank, and Royal Bank, all of which were fused into the Consolidated Bank of Ghana. The decision to revoke the licenses of these banks was primarily because they had all become highly insolvent as a result of various factors, including poor corporate governance decisions. The crisis saw the deposits of some 1.5 million Ghanaians affected, though the government stepped in to safeguard their monies. But how has life been after the collapse of the banks?
I know at least 2 male colleagues who are dead. One of them trained me, Geoffrey Doche. He was my boss. He trained me, and the news of his passing on I mean, soon after we were laid off. He was one very hard-working staff, and yes, while we were crying that we've been laid off, her being laid off hurt some of us even more than we being laid off, because he was very hardworking. It's been difficult.
So Christiana is one of the few women who have decided to challenge the status quo and take the bull by the horn. I hope today brings her some good fortune as she embarks on her ride. Reporting for Citi News, my name is Michael Obodu.